Uh, you walk around the mall. There's plenty of food places to eat, places to shop, checking things out. The three main shops that tend to be most interesting are obviously the weapon shop, the armor shop, and the magic item shop. And those are what has most of the stuff. So you can choose to go into one of the shops, any of the shops, and I can give you a description of what the shops look like and how they interact with you. So where do you want to head up first?
Why it's like, I think we should. I want to check out this magic shop.
All right. So you head to the magic shop, and the place. You walk in, and it's just a color, sight, and sound overload. Like nothing seems to be in any sort of order, or in any sort of sense of aisles or anything. It's just thrown about. If there's a shelf, there's something on it. A djinn actually comes up to you and goes, "Greetings, welcome to my shop. We have so many items and more coming every day, so make sure to come back frequently. Now, is there anything particular I can help you find or look for?"
Well, I'm a discerning gentleman, and I'd be very curious to see, what you had available, in if you had magic bullets. Interested in that. I'm interested in potentially some magic armor. I'm interested in a lot of things. I have to say, and my name is Wyatt Luckbringer II. It's my absolute pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is it's hard to pronounce, so you could just call me John. Yes. So I do work with the other shops. So in fact, the magic, I supply them with magic armor and magic weapons. So I don't carry the actual weapons unless you're interested in a staff. But those are more for spellcasters. But if you're interested in my wares for weapons and armor, you could probably check out the other shops as well. You'll be helping me out as well, as I'm basically supplying all of the magic items.
Sure. Well. And I appreciate that, for sure, sir. I guess I will definitely take a peek at that. Did you? I am unfamiliar with magical items by and large. What would you suggest for the discerning gentleman, who primarily, when he goes into battle, is at range, and does not particularly like to miss when he shoots?
Ooh, now that's interesting. Let me think. I think I know just the thing. Follow me. And he leads you into the back of the, like halfway, I would say, towards the back of the shop, where I'm trying to find the item that I have here. Where you find. Sorry, I'm going through everything, and I remember there is something exactly for what you want, but I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time.
He starts like rummaging through various bags and boxes, trying to find an item. So let's see. Now, are you a magic user at all in yourself? Did you say?
I did say, but I am not, sir. I am just a lowly, good for nothing killer of monsters and bad people.
Ah, gotcha. Well, here is what I was looking for. And you're in kind of a jewelry type area. And he shows you a necklace. This necklace is a simple necklace. It has a clear bulb on it with what looks like a seed that happens to be growing inside. And he goes, this is called the Grasping Seedling Necklace. Now, this is about, I'd say about 5 days old currently. But in about 2 days, this seed will be as grown as it can be. Now, what you can do is once it is fully grown, you can easily take out the seed, toss it to near the enemy, and it will sprout an area of vines in that area, which can end up grappling your enemies, making them hard to move and getting out of your way. So that might help. The only thing I will say is that after they will remain as seedlings, as vines, for about a minute. So you'll have about a minute to do whatever you need to. And then when they leave, there's about a 50-50 chance that it will also leave behind a seed that you can put back into the necklace and let it grow another 7 days to be used again. But again, that is a 50-50 chance. There may be a chance that one won't grow. And then just come on back to me. I might have another seed I can give you.
That's very curious, and I appreciate you showing me that item. But I generally don't have time to stop shooting people to grapple them. They usually don't live through more than 1 or 2 bullets, so it seems like a bad idea to just not keep shooting.
Gotcha.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go join some friends of mine, and I think they're gonna be real interested in the magic weapon area. So I'm gonna go over there, and since that you said that was gonna help you too, I might be back. I'll let them know about your fancy seed though. Just so I have a fancy seed price in mind. If one of them is interested, how much should I tell them that a fancy seed that might make another seed costs?
This item, and he was looking at the price, cost 6,000.
6,000. I see. All right, that seems like a very reasonable price, and I'll let my friends know. And Wyatt tips his head to the man and starts walking towards the door.
All right, and he goes, well, best of luck finding what you need. If you ever need any potions or any items like that, we have wands, we have staves, we have rods, we have a bunch of trinkets here and there as well. So please let your friends know of our wide selection of items. But feel free to go check out the other shops as well. And thank you so much for stopping in.
It was my absolute pleasure.
All right. So where are y'all gonna head up next?
That shop didn't have like magical armor, right? That would be at the armor shop.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I want to head over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to head to the armor shop too.
Yes, Edgar's gonna tag along on that one.
Cool.
Dagny is floating to the magical Auntie Annie's.
Nice.
I want to go there too. I want Auntie Annie's so bad.
So you walk into the armor shop and you see rows and rows of armor of various different types, both magical and non-magical, both both classic armor to more modern armor. Some of them leather, fabric, some metal. You see an entire row of shields. You do notice that there is a bunch of armor. You can kind of see from the front of the store, there's a bunch of armor in the back, all clumped together in one area as well. But the person at the front is actually a Warforged, who is there as kind of a robot assistant there, and he rolls up and he goes, "Greeting, welcome to the armor shop that I have not named yet."
Wow,
Amuro's armor.
Yes. Feel free to browse our wares, or speak a command and I can fetch you what may be suggested for your needs.
I'm gonna look at them. How specific do the commands need to be?
You can reply in full sentences, anywhere from specific types of armor, magical or mundane, or even just an idea of what you are looking for.
Well, I was looking for a couple of things. I'm looking for a suit of armor that isn't too heavy, so medium.
Mhm.
And if you have something that could stick to me when I do this, and I'll shift into a cat, and then I'll shift back, that would be cool. I'm also looking for a shield, and if you have a shield that doesn't require my hands, that would also be cool.
Yes.
Leo cocks his head whenever you turned into a cat.
Yes. When it comes to the shield, unfortunately, I do not believe we have anything of that nature that doesn't need hands, unfortunately. But we do get stuff in all the time, so there might be something that comes in, and we'll be able to assist you with that. But when it comes to medium armor, did you say?
Yes.
Yes. When it comes to medium armor that can meld into you, yes, I will be right back. And zooms away. You see him like speeding along the aisles, and he speeds back. This is called Wild Skin Armor. It is medium armor, normally made similar to that of hide armor. When you are wearing this armor, you could choose to have it reinforce your new form when you use your wild shape. When you do, your AC, your armor class, while you are transformed, is equal to 14 plus your dexterity, to a maximum of 2. Unless it's already higher. And this armor will be able to be merged into your new form. Now, it is a charged item, so you can only merge it into your form and gain this benefit once a day.
Interesting.
The armor is basically a 12 AC max 2 modifier, so you can up to 14 AC.
I am not particularly interested in that this time. That is the same AC I have right now, with just normal leather armor.
That is fair. Let me see what else we may have. I don't think we have anything that will specifically help you in your new form.
Right.
But I could see what we can find in the future for you.
And then also, I'd like to buy just a standard shield.
Just a standard shield. Awesome. We can do that for you. We have a whole selection of shields. Just your standard shield is $1,000. We do have various different magic shields as well, depending on what kind of effects you would like to happen, or even just, a powered up shield. So essentially a shield +1 or any sort of magic item.
Gotcha. A standard shield's fucking $1,000. Motherfuckers charge a lot for a hunk of metal.
It's normally 10 gold in regular, so that equates to $1,000.
Inflation.
Right.
Infin.
Infin inflation.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll buy a normal shield.
Wonderful. I will put this at the front for you. If you wish to continue doing some shopping, I can assist you with that. Is there anything else you wanted to shop for?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and take off 10 gold / $1,000, and you can add a shield to your inventory.
Ready.
Anyone else wanted to look at armor?
Yes. Did you say that there is custom armor in the shop?
Yes, there is. What exactly would you be looking for?
Canine armor.
Barding armor. Well, what kind of barding would you be looking for? We can adjust everything for an animal pretty easily. We would just have to take some measurements and just need to do a little bit work in the back. But go ahead and what type of armor would you be looking for?
Hypothetically, what kind of armor would you have in stock?
We have pretty much every type of mundane armor. Unfortunately, we can only do mundane armor for animals for now. So everything from leather to hide to chainmail, scale mail, to combat vests to full metal Gundam bullshit. Well, we can go pretty much any way with this. It's just up to you of how much protection you want for your animal. And just so you understand, the price is the same as humanoid armor, up priced to about 4 times as much. For the labor to fit it to them.
Understandable. What kind of light armor would you have?
Yes. So for light armor, we have leather, we have padded, we have studded leather, we have let me take a look here. We have a coat, we have a leather jacket, we have where is it? We have protective vests. We have Kevlar vests. Let's see.
What is the pricing for the Kevlar?
The Kevlar, a normal Kevlar coat for a person is 1 moment. Aha, there it is. A regular Kevlar lined coat is $150. So for barding for a dog, it would be $600. Just note that this does give disadvantage on stealth checks.
Is there anything of the sort that wouldn't have to worry about disadvantages with stealth?
Certainly. Let me take a look. So what I can do for you is so this is going to seem kind of odd, but I can get a barding similar to that of an undercover vest. Now, obviously, it would not be undercover because I can't really do that for a dog or an animal, for that matter. So you won't be able to hide the fact that there's armor from them, but there is no disadvantage on stealth, and it's a little higher armor for them. For a normal person, it is about $350. So for barding, it would be
That'd be about 1,400.
that is correct.
Because I don't really need anything that's, I guess you could say, would be overboard. I just need something light, but still would add some protection for him. Because, and when I say this, I pull out what looks like a wallet, but it's just a cover for my my police badge. Because, and then I kind of show him the badge. It's like, because this is gonna, of course, be for a police canine. So, of course, you know how important they are to us.
Are you trying to barter?
No.
This is okay. This is just DM
Because I'm
player.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just being honest. That's how I would be talking normally. So.
Okay. So yes. So the undercover vest is still light armor. It is just a little bit more protective than the Kevlar would be. So it's a little bit extra armor for them. And no disadvantage on stealth. They would just not have the undercover part.
Yeah. You said you also had light vests that you might be able to get fitted for him?
Yes. So yes. So that vest is our lightest vest. Our light duty vest is technically medium armor. That'll give him even a more protection. And that goes.
But it wouldn't invoke disadvantage on stealth, would it?
That is correct.
Okay.
And that would come out to $2,600 for barding.
Ooh. Trying to remember what the prices were for the other one.
The undercover vest was $1,400, and the Kevlar
$1,400.
And the Kevlar with the disadvantage would be $600.
Of course, the one with disadvantage would be more would be cheaper. Tell you what, I'll go with the undercover one.
Awesome, that sounds great.
I need to make sure my boy is taken care of.
Awesome. And then he leads you over to the front desk where you just sign some paperwork about getting it fitted. He takes some measurements of
Leonidas.
He runs over, grabs an undercover vest from the shelf, and you see he reaches up with his arm and pulls down a string, attaches it to it, and sends it to the back. He goes, so it will take some time for us to do it. What we can do is take half the payment now, and then half the payment and then charge you for the rest of the payment when it is delivered. We can either deliver it to your hotel room, or you can come pick it up in person.
That's understandable.
Cool. So yeah, you'll get the vest by tomorrow morning. So by tomorrow morning, you can add that to your inventory list. I'll put it into your sheet, and then you would just need to subtract $1,400.
Okay.
Cool. Anyone else for armor?
Yeah. Let's. Might you have anything in the line of, say, cloaks or cape or robe, maybe? Or...
Let me.
And
Unfortunately,
as, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no worries. So you're looking for essentially a more of a cape or a cloak or something like that.
Yeah, something not real heavy. Wizard by trade, so would
Gotcha.
like something, maybe fashionable, but it could also maybe help out a little bit in a scrape.
Okay. Uh, so some of the basic armor they have are, well, like I was mentioning to Thorgmir, various different leather, the undercover vest. There is a undercover shirt, even. There is the Kevlar lined coat or just a heavy coat, but they're all light armor. If you're looking for a cloak that doesn't add any additional armor, you can check out the magic item shop, as they might have some additional.
Okay. Let's what's to have you fit for the vest? That sounds like it might be
Certainly.
a nice option for me as well, and I'll definitely check out the. I plan on heading by the magic shop here
All right.
momentarily.
So the undercover vest, he brings you by them, all different sizes, so you can try them on, figure out which one is best. So the undercover vest would be $350.
Like the one with pockets. I think I'll take that. So.
All right. So that'll be $350. I'll go ahead and add the vest to your inventory here in a bit. But yep, you're all set. Awesome. Anyone else want to look at armor, or should we move on to the next place?
I mean, Wyatt is interested in armor, but he wants to. He might have to spend all his money. I mean, he might have to spend all of his money at on weapons. So, like, he like armor is kind of his lower priority.
Does that make sense? Fair. That is completely fair. And what's good is that you can feel free to come back here as you do more. There might be opportunities to earn more money while you're here, so you'll have more spending money. And these shops do carry over from town to town, so if you can't get something now, you can probably get it later.
Cool. I mean, Wyatt has quite a bit of money, but not... Yeah. I mean, he's not like... he's not like a millionaire or anything, so...
He's not loaded.
He's not loaded. That's it. All right. So we want to move on to weapons?
Yeah.
Cool. So you head over to the weapon shop. Kind of like the armor shop, there's a magical section, there's a non-magical section, and you see weapons for as long as you can see, from guns to swords to any sort of weapon, any sort of type of weapon you can think of. You even see near the back, there's a space for where there's ammunition for arrows, bullets, all that, as well as grenades, or like smoke grenades, or thermite, or things like that. The place definitely looks like an armory. It has those metal walls. It looks legit. At the front desk, you see someone who's like going through some paperwork, and just not really paying any mind. And as she hears you come in, it's like, well, looks like we got some new faces in town. Welcome. My name is Kaya, and I am the proprietor of this shop. As you look around, you see a whole sorts of different weapons. You see above the counter where she's standing, there is this beautiful green crystal katana that she has hung up. But other than that, she welcomes you to peruse the shop. Tells you can pretty much find really any type of weapon. We only have a certain selection of magical weapons, but they'll do the trick if you wish. What you in the market for?
So who's in here with Wyatt? Is it just Wyatt or?
Yeah, I
Yo,
went to
Edgar's there too. So.
Annie's.
I heard weapons, so I'm in.
Okay. Wyatt's like, yeah, I mean, I'm looking to spend some money. I would love to see what you got for magical pistols. Very, very specifically, magical machine pistols. Barring that, magical. I would love to look at your magical ammunition. Also for machine pistols.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's where I'd like to start. And then I turn back to the dwarf and the human wizard, and I go, "What are you boys looking for?"
I would like to try to find a rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they've got rifles.
What kind
There's all kinds of rifles right over there.
You see this whole rack of like of a whole bunch of different model sniper rifles.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over there and I'm just gonna peruse them.
Okay.
I'd like to check and take a look at your maybe wands or staffs.
Unfortunately, no. Those are over at the magic item shop.
I keep missing the shop I should have went to in the first place. I think. So.
Apologies. we do have quarterstaffs here, but they're
Ooh,
not
okay.
meant to be. Yep, but they're not meant to be spellcasting focus. The ones over at the
Gotcha.
magic shop are more in tune for that.
All right. Appreciate the info. Well, just Edgar, just kind of roam around as for a few moments.
All right. So, let's start with the machine pistols. She brings you over to the section that has all the machine pistols. Obviously, there's a bunch of different model machine pistols, similar to what you already have, non-magical. There is, you see in the display case, there's a section of machine pistols that have kind of behind it, there's a piece of paper that there's like a display paper that has like fireworks and that kind of stuff, lights, all that, just to show them off. When you're reading the description, they are of the showmanship collection, so they are magical pistols. You read that essentially when you kill somebody with it, it does some kind of prestidigitation effect, like when you kill them, confetti shoots out, or like some kind of ding ding ding, or whatever you want it to be. And you can have it come from the gun, or you can have it come from the victim.
I mean, so Wyatt is kind of horrified by this, right? Like, because for two reasons. One, Wyatt takes his job very seriously, right? Like, and like this is kind of like making a mockery of killing, right? And like, so he's really not. He's like, is this everything that you have?
Kaya looks at you and just goes, no. Those are not much for folks in your expertise, as I can see. So we'll just skip those. And as she moves over to the next section, there are two pistols, machine pistols there. One is called the machine pistol of warning. So essentially, what happens is, while you have that pistol on you, you have advantage on initiative, and you nor any companions within 30 feet of you can be surprised.
Okay, that's
the weapon
interesting.
the weapon will also automatically wake you from sleep if there is danger.
Okay, I'm listening. That sounds exciting. And I look at the other one.
And the other one is simply +1 machine pistol. So you'll get +1 to your attack and damage rolls.
May I be so bold as to inquire on the price for the pair of these two bad boys?
Oh, you want both of them?
Oh, I'm making no assumptions about the price, friend. I'm just curious what one would go for. But if I was to splurge on two,
So I'm doing some math in my head.
sure.
So these two are kind of from our pricier collection.
Understood.
So both go for about $250,000 each.
Ooh, 250K, you say?
Wait a minute. Sorry, no, 25,000. Apologies.
Oh, I'm like,
Back where the rifles are at, you just hear what?
I put an extra zero in there. My apologies. $2,500 each.
2,500 or 25,000?
25,000.
Okay, because we keep jumping around. I'm like, I can afford it.
Sorry.
I can't afford it.
Zeros all over the place.
Yeah, there's a lot of zeros. Yeah. 25K, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Wyatt takes a peek at his that iPad thing that they gave us that has like all this different information in it, and he's like, "Ugh, that is a mite bit more than I was expecting." Not to say that they're not worth it. I think that they are both worth every penny, which is of course why I was interested. Wyatt kind of like taps his lips. He's like, Well, I guess that's something to aspire towards.
Completely understandable. I understand that some of these prices are hard, but unfortunately, with how high the manufacturers price them, I unfortunately have to try to at least make a profit off of them.
Oh, like I said, I believe they are worth every penny. I'm not in any way trying to barter with you, and in no way, I am in no way trying to suggest that they are not worth what you are saying. Why don't you help my friends here while I consider my options?
Certainly. And if you look over there, and she points to her left, saying, that's where the ammunition also is. We have regular bullets and we have magical bullets as well. So you can peruse those, and I can go help your friends. Also, and she takes out a business card and goes, feel free to shoot me an email or a message once you are ready for any of our other weapons. We definitely ship, and we can work whenever you need something.
Thank you.
All right. So Thorgmir, for sniper rifles, you go by while you're perusing the sniper rifles. You find anti-material sniper rifles. You find anti-personnel sniper rifles. And you find marksmanship rifles. You also find magical versions of each of them. Same types that I explained about the machine pistols. You have the showmanship version, you have the warning version, and you have the simple +1 versions. Anti-material sniper rifle does 2d12 piercing. The anti-personnel is cheaper and does 2d10 piercing. These are sniper rifles after all. And then the marksmanship rifles. Where is it? There it is. The marksman rifle is the cheapest. And that does 2d8 piercing. So it's 2d8, 2d10, 2d12. And they go up in price with each of those.
Okay. I've got the inventory list up here, and I'm looking through them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot easier for me, person here, not player, or player speaking, but it's a lot easier when I can actually see the rifle.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I can understand that.
Because I am picky. I'm like, are these bolt? Because here, I'm sitting here, I'm like, now, are these bolt action rifles? Are they semi-automatic rifles? Like I said, I'm picky when it comes to stuff like this.
No, it's fine. That's perfectly fine. So
Because when I hear the what was it, marksman rifle, I'm thinking of a semi-automatic rifle.
yes. So the marksman rifle is a semi-auto, $20, 20 round ammunition box. The anti-personnel, is, well, actually all three of the sniper rifles are semi-automatic. Just how many is in each of their magazines depends on which one you get.
Okay. Because the rifle I was kind of looking for was bolt action, but if they're all semi-automatic, that's fine.
We can say that one of them is bolt action and just change up how you reload and stuff for them. Doesn't really matter.
Okay. Okay, because I'm seeing here on the inventory list, there's just regular hunting rifle.
Oh, the hunting rifle.
And
that's right. Sorry, I
yeah,
missed one.
it damages 2d10.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that one is 2d10. Has a shorter range. Yes, it has actually no.
80 to 240.
Yeah, it has a shorter range. That's the only
Okay.
downside to it.
The other one you said, the one that was cheaper.
Well, the hunting rifle is the cheapest. And then the marksman rifle is the 2d8, but it has a longer range.
Okay, what's the range on that one? Because I'm not finding the marksman rifle here.
Marksman rifle is 120, 480.
120 to 480.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the price for that one?
That would be $1,200.
1,200.
Yes.
Okay. No, I said I was looking for bolt action, but considering my line of work, semi-auto would probably be best. Do they sell attachments at this shop?
Yes. But the attachment, the person who handles the attachments is away on vacation that day, so you'll have to come back another time, i.e. I haven't set that up in my system yet, so apologies.
Okay.
Something that we could talk about later is modifications.
All right. In that case, I think I'll go with the marksman rifle. I also have another question.
Sure.
I have some old pistols that I'm looking to get rid of.
Ooh.
Do you buy and sell?
We do actually. I will. We do. Currently not today, but you can come back later and we can settle a price on them.
Okay, that works.
Yep.
But yes, I would definitely like to pick up this rifle, and if you don't mind, I would also like to go and check out the ammunition, if you don't mind.
Certainly. And so you're gonna walk over to where the ammunition is as well.
Yes.
And Edgar, are you still there as well, looking around, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not left yet. I'm still kind of intrigued by the fancy prices of.
Yeah. I would like the three of you, Edgar, Wyatt, and Thorgmir, to roll me a perception check.
Give me 1 second here.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna believe this.
What? Did you get another nat 20?
I rolled it. Yeah.
Did you really? God damn!
At first, I thought it was like 18, but then I actually looked at it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I started to look up my skills here. Then I took an actual look at the die. I'm like, that's not an 18.
God damn.
But
Alright. So, Edgar...
12, man, I'm telling you.
Edgar, you're looking around and just seeing what is around there. Wyatt, your mind is concentrating on getting to the ammo, so you don't really see much. Thorgmir, as you're walking towards the ammo, you see on one of the shelves, along with some of the daggers and melee weapons, there appears to be just a bottle and with like some white liquid in it, with a tag that says 500. And that catches your eye as you're walking to the ammunition.
It's just a bottle that says 500.
It's a bottle of white liquid, and it just says like $500 on a tag on it.
Okay, then. Seeing this, I turn to the person working there. I'm like, excuse me, can I ask you something?
Certainly.
I don't pick up the bottle or anything. I just kind of point to it. What is this right here?
Oh, huh. Yes, that. It was within one of our shipments, completely unlabeled, just with that tag for. Well, actually, I put the tag on it because I don't know what to price it as. I checked with the other shops, it wasn't on their list, but when I counted the number of items for that shipment, it matched our manifest, our shipping list, but the name of it wasn't listed anywhere. And no one's been able to really identify it, so I mean, I don't know why it got shipped to a weapon shop. I'm just trying to get rid of it, so I just put it up there for $500 because it's got to be something good.
Do you think to maybe take it over to the magic shop over there and see if they might have any idea what it is?
No idea.
They don't have any clue.
No, it's stumped everybody here. It's weird.
Okay, one moment.
I just assumed. Yeah, sure.
I go and I take out my phone, the iPad phone, whatever you want to call it, turns into everything.
Yep.
And I just want to take a picture and send it back to the academy to see if there's someone there who might have any idea what it is.
Okay. So you go ahead and do that. and I'll let you know when you get a response.
Okay.
So,
All right.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, for the sake of security, I would. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just speaking my mind here. Until you know for sure what this is, I would recommend keeping it behind the counter, because it might be just something completely pointless that got put into a wrong crate, or it could be something potentially dangerous, and I would hate to see anything happen to an innocent bystander.
I mean, we've been trying to get in contact with the shipping company and trying to find out if they forgot to put it on the list or how it didn't get onto the list of descriptions. So, and we're in a weapons shop. Everything in here is dangerous, especially the magic items.
Why it says especially
Of course.
me.
He's probably I don't know him that well, but he seems like the most dangerous person in here. So, well,
what like, because when you're talking like that, Wyatt just looks over. He's like, "I'm the most dangerous thing in here."
and then he goes, "Well, at this moment, he is. I mean,
So why don't you tell me about these bullets? Unless I want to get this wrapped up. I got me a press line to get. Like, I got a gnome friend who's probably ate them all by now.
All right. We can talk about this later. So over at the bullets, at the ammunition, you see all sorts of different ammunition for arrows, bullets, crossbow bolts, shotgun shells. Modern bullets. They also have +1 versions of the modern bullets. They have walloping version, like you already have, Wyatt, as well as the healing bullets that you also have.
Do they have prices marked on anything here?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to gauge whether or not I can make a deal for one of those guns or not.
So, I mean, the regular bullets are $1 a bullet.
Sure.
So all of the so the +1, the healing, the wallop, the healing, the +1, and then another bullet you find called the void. One is gonna be we're gonna say $100 a bullet.
Okay.
And then the walloping is $40 a bullet.
Okay. Still don't have enough. All right. Wyatt is going to and you said, Chris, that they don't have like a laser sight or anything like that. You said attachments aren't available.
They're not available right now.
Okay.
Most likely next session.
You said there's one. You said there's one void bullet.
So, there's not one void bullet. There's a package of like multiple void bullets. They're just, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna ask what they do.
Oh. Kaya looks at you and goes, "Oh, these are a beaut." She takes one out and she holds it up, and what it looks like is almost like wispy smoke in a bullet form. And she goes, "So first off, the damage from this will not be a normal bullet damage. It actually does psychic damage to them instead." Additionally, this actually leaves no marks, no wounds, no nothing. And as soon as it hits its target, poof, it disappears. So, if you're doing any sort of work that you need to handle cleanly, probably a good idea.
Well, I really appreciate all the time, and I don't want you to think that I'm not grateful for it. So, I'm going to purchase 5 of these just generally speaking, magical bullets. These just the +1 ones.
All right.
I will click off 5 of my gold coins, and I will add the 5 magic bullets to my sheet.
Wonderful. So now you have the 5 magical bullet, +1 bullets. So whenever you fire those bullets, add 1 to your attack and damage rolls.
Sounds good.
And it is magical, for the sake of that.
Yeah, that could be important. Okay. So Wyatt, I'm gonna buy an extra. How much is an extra clip?
An extra clip is gonna be $20.
Okay, I will also take off 2 silver as well, and
Okay.
And fill it with that. I'll fill that clip with regular bullets.
All right.
Taking out the copper.
Awesome. That is so that will be 20 bullets added to that clip.
Oh, it's 20 bullets. Okay, well then I'll take off take off another couple silver.
Well, one magazine, one clip is 20 bullets, so one clip would be $20.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
The clip, it comes with the clip. Okay.
Yes. The clips are free.
I see.
I wish it was like that at actual gun shops. Jeez.
We make them by the million.
Sounds good. I will add that to my inventory.
Cool.
Thank you very much. I thank them all, or I thank them for their time, and I go and find my friends at Annie Ann's.
Awesome. And Thorgmir, you wanted to grab bullets too?
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to grab some rifle bullets for my new pew pew.
Okay.
And I want to get some pistol bullets as well. Or I can't remember if I said that I had gotten ammo before we had left or not.
I think you have from the pistols you picked up, you have about 18 bullets.
Yeah, so I've got about 1 magazine.
Yep.
So yeah, I would need to pick up some pistol bullets as well.
Okay. So with both types of bullets, it's $1 a bullet. So how many you want to grab?
Now when you say $1 a bullet, are you talking about literally per bullet, or is it like hypothetically like bucks?
It'll be per bullet. And you'll get the marksman rifle is a 20 bullet box. So you'll get a magazine, like an actual clip for 20. It comes with a free clip.
Yeah. All right. So I want to get about 5 more for my rifle.
5 more bullets or 5 more clips?
Clips. I'm sorry.
Okay. So that's that'll be, so for the rifle that'll be $100 for 100 bullets.
Okay, and I'd like to get about 4 more for my pistol. 4 more mags for my pistol.
So that'll be another $80 for.
Okay, so
that'll be another $80 for 80 more bullets.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
And I'll make sure they get on your they get on your sheet.
Alrighty.
All right. So as you're leaving the shop, there is you see a gentleman in a vest who walks past you and shouts out, "Kaya, where you at?" And Kaya looks over like, "Oh, they're here. Okay. Now that we're done, I actually have to close up early. I am so sorry. So I will see you all tomorrow or sometime this week. I'm here all week. Okay. Goodbye." As she kind of rushes you out the door, and closes the gate. And if you look back at the gate, you see her go behind a counter, grab that, green crystal sword off of the chains, and walk the gentleman into the back room with the sword. Cool. Well, that concludes shopping. And it's also late, so that is where I'm going to call it for tonight. Next session, we'll do some more exploring around the city. We'll do your nighttime exploring. And we'll see about what is going on in this town. So, to everybody listening, thank you so much for joining us on this special shopping episode. And we will catch you next time here on the Academy. Until then, have a great week, and we'll see you next time.